Sitting in a meeting. One person talks nonstop. Everyone notices them, but in the corner, someone says almost nothing. They simply observe. Then, after 20 minutes, they speak just one sentence, and suddenly, the entire room becomes silent. Coincidence? Not at all. Psychology suggests that truly intelligent people often speak less, not because they have nothing to say, but because they understand something most people don't. Today, you'll discover why silence can be one of the strongest signs of intelligence. Your brain learns very little while you're talking, but every second you spend listening, you're collecting information. Smart people understand that every conversation is like a puzzle. The more pieces they gather, the clearer the picture becomes. Instead of trying to sound intelligent, they become curious. While everyone else is busy speaking, they quietly observe body language, facial expressions, emotions, and hidden intentions. They notice what others completely miss. In fact, research in psychology shows that active listening improves understanding, decision making, and emotional intelligence. Sometimes, the person saying the least is learning the most. But here's something even more surprising. Silence makes people uncomfortable. Imagine asking someone a difficult question and then saying absolutely nothing. Within seconds, most people start talking again. They explain more than they intended. They reveal information they weren't planning to share. That's why skilled negotiators, detectives, therapists, and experienced leaders often use silence as a powerful tool. They don't rush to fill every quiet moment. They wait, because silence creates pressure, and pressure often reveals the truth. Sometimes, saying nothing is more powerful than saying the perfect words. Now, here's a psychological effect that explains why the loudest person isn't always the smartest. It's called the Dunning-Kruger Effect. Researchers discovered that people with very little knowledge often overestimate how much they know. They speak with complete confidence because they don't realize what they don't know. Meanwhile, highly intelligent people usually recognize how much there is still to learn. They ask questions instead of pretending to have every answer. They remain open-minded because curiosity keeps them learning. Confidence often speaks loudly, but wisdom usually speaks quietly. Of course, being quiet doesn't automatically make someone intelligent. Silence without observation means nothing. The real difference is knowing when to speak and when to listen. Truly intelligent people don't stay quiet because they're afraid. They stay quiet because they're thinking. They understand that every unnecessary word can reduce the impact of the important ones. The next time you're in a conversation, don't focus on saying more. Focus on understanding more. Listen carefully. Observe patiently. Think before you respond. Because sometimes the smartest person in the room isn't the loudest voice. It's the one quietly paying attention while everyone else is trying to be heard. And once you understand the psychology of silence, you'll never look at quiet people the same way again. If you enjoyed uncovering the hidden psychology behind everyday life, subscribe to Hidden Mind, where every week we reveal the invisible forces shaping your thoughts, decisions, and behavior. This is only the beginning.